Hey gang, Pat Mayo here, giving you the 2 best starts and 2 best sits for the Thanksgiving Day games so you can enjoy your Thursday, laying down on the couch, motionless, without the threat of any fantasy letdown. So who's it gonna be? Let's get to it. Is there anything more enjoyable than disparaging Tony Romo? Of course not. People love anything that's easy, and Romo's wild inconsistency makes criticism quite simple. But leave that hate at home for Romo on Thanksgiving. While you're at home poking holes in your belt with the same knife you used to carve the turkey, Mr. Candace Crawford will be testing the voltage limit of the scoreboard. In his last 5 Thanksgiving games, Romo has passed for 15 touchdowns. New England is going to score points. That's a given. Unfortunately for Jets supporters, that means Mark Sanchez is going to have to play catch-up most of the game. There's little doubt it will ultimately be a futile effort, but Keller stands to see a load of passes coming his direction. Last time out against the Pats, Keller did a ton of damage, piling up 7 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. A repeat effort shouldn't be surprising.
Hey fantasy lovers, it's your good friend the Murph from the Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix. Hey, doesn't it annoy you that year after year that same guy in your league keeps getting the #1 selection in your draft? Well, you know what annoyed me? That no one ever orders their Bloody Mary mix by brand name. That's why I went out and developed Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix. How do you start partying with the Murph? Well, that's simple. Just go to murphsfamous.com. That's murphsfamous.com. And remember, friends, 1 sip makes 1 believer.
Any inclination you may have to jump out to an early Thursday lead with Mikel LaShore needs to be suppressed immediately. Outside of his 3-touchdown performance in Jacksonville a few weeks back, LaShore has been quite pedestrian this season, and a matchup with Houston is only going to add to the mediocrity. Now that Rob Gronkowski is sidelined, the expectation is that the remainder of the Patriots receiving core will all post better numbers, which may actually be the case, just not this week for Brandon Lloyd. The Jets do a terrific job shutting down receivers outside the numbers, leaving Lloyd owners to settle for another disappointing week. Well, that's all for now. Remember to tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, sportsgrid.com, 4 p.m. Eastern, for my live video chat. I'll be taking all the questions you can muster up, so go check that out. Until next week, I'm Pat Mayo. Happy holidays.